who in the age of Kali descends to give the crest jewel of all the jewels, which is, the Sankirtana. The two brothers are called to be as the fathers of the Sankirtana movement, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. So today we will try to absorb ourselves in remembering Lord Nityananda Prabhu and hearing about his name, form, qualities, pastimes, some bhajans, and some Leelas, so that we can ultimately beg for mercy of Lord Nityananda and tap into the mercy of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. आजानुलम्बिता भुजौ कनकावदातौ सङ्कीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्बरद्विजवरो युगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियाकरौ करुणावतारौ. So let's chant some prayers and let's do the Mangalacharan prayers, and then we will talk about Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Okay, so you all, let me share my screen also so that we all can see and chant together. Om Ajnantimirandhasya Jnananjana चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च. नम ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने. नमस्ते सरस्वते देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे. नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतुषे नमः. पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्. हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते. तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद. सर्ववतारी कृष्ण स्वयं भगवान तहार द्वितीय देह श्री बलराम. एका स्वरूप दोहे भिन्न मात्रा काय आद्या काय व्यूह कृष्ण लीला रस है. Sei Krishna Navadvipa Shri Chaitanya Chandra Sei Balaram Sange Shri Nityananda Sankarshana Karana Toyashai Garbhodashai Cha Payobdishai Sheshascha Yasyam Sakala Sanitya Nandakya Rama Sharanam Namastau Sharanam Mamastau Shri Balaram Gosai Mula Sankarsana Pancharupadhai Karina Krishnira Sevana Apane Karina Krishna Lila Rasahay Srishti Lila Karya Karo Dhari Charikaye Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Thank you again, my dear friends, devotees, for joining on this special day of Lord Nityananda Prabhu's appearance, also called as Nityananda Trayodashi. This whole Vasant Mas, Vasant Ritu, so many festivals starting from Vasant Panchami, then Advaita Saptami, then we had the Ekadashi, then we had the Varadwadashi, like one after the other festivals. And then today is Trayodashi, also known as Nityananda Trayodashi, which is the appearance of Lord Sri Nityananda Prabhu. So let's read some of these translations, and it will make our understanding of Lord Nityananda Prabhu very, very clear. So would someone like to read? Maybe all of you can read at least one translation each. We read these verses just now. Anyone feeling inspired to read?
Yes, Prabhuji, I can read.
Yes, please.
So, Vande Nanta Bhuteshwarayam Sri Nityananda Ishwaram Sayacheya Tat Swapam Ajne Napi Nirupayate. Translation. Let me offer my obeisances to Lord Sri Nityananda, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whose opulence is wonderful and unlimited. By his will, even a fool can understand his identity. Should I read Prabhuji the second one?
I think we'll read one by one. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay.
So, Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is offering prayers. And that's the first and great lesson for all of us before beginning a class, before starting anything, before reading a book, before writing something. Let me offer my pranams to Nityananda Prabhu. Because this whole chapter, the chapter is entitled The Glories of Lord Nityananda Balaram, chapter 5, Adi Lila, chapter 5. So, offering pranams by his mercy, even a fool can understand his identity. So we cannot understand Krishna's or Balaram's identity by our own power, strength, intellect, etc. But by their mercy, by Nityananda Prabhu's mercy, we can understand him. So we have read the verse, so we'll quickly read the translation. All glories to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Nityananda, all glories to Advaita Acharya, and all glories to all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now, this is a very, very simple verse and often sung. It's almost in every chapter of Chaitanya Charitamrita you will find in the beginning of the chapter. So everyone can try to memorize it. Very simple. Who all know this verse? Very, very straightforward, simple, few words are there. Anyone wants to recite? Yes, it's on the screen, so even if you don't memorize, you can see and recite.
Yes, Prabhuji, I can read.
Yeah, please. Shurva Mataji, you wanted to? Yeah.
Yeah, sure, Prabhuji. जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा.
Yes.
Should I read the translation, Prabhuji?
Yeah, I just read it. So everyone, please try to memorize this verse. It's very similar to Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Very like similar or like paraphrased of that verse, right? So same thing is happening here. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya. You can do Kirtan also at home. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Very beautiful verse. You can sing it multiple times. You're opening the altar, closing the altar, offering bhoga or offering kirtan, offering harti. This is done during the Chaitanya Charitamrita classes also. Very nice, simple, sweet verse, which can be sung also. So the third verse, we'll only do the translation. Who would like to read third translation?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I can read.
Yes, Mataji.
I have described the glory of Sri Krishna Chaitanya in 6 verses. Now, in 5 verses, I shall describe the glory of Lord Nityananda. Hare Krishna.
You can read
The
this one.
next one.
Yes, you can
The
read.
Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna is the fountainhead of all incarnation. Lord Brahma is his second body.
Balaram, Lord Balaram.
Lord Balaram. Sorry, Lord Balaram.
So this is important verse again. Sarva Avatari Krishna, right? Krishna is the fountainhead, sabhi karano ke karan, the source of all, the cause of all. Swayam Bhagavan. Sarva Avatari Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan. Tahara, unika dvitiya, unka ही second deha, his second body or second expansion is Shri Balaram. So basically there is no difference between Krishna and Balaram. But Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Balaram is also the Supreme Lord. The difference is in the color and the attitude. Difference is in the color. Balaramji is which color? Everyone has seen the deity of Balaram in Alachu or the other places. Which color is Balaram's deity? Green, yellow, white, black. You have 4 options.
Black, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, black.
Black, Balaramji's. Krishna, Balaram.
White.
I saw in Daoji temple actually.
Prabhuji,
In
it's
black.
white. Balaramji is white, Krishna is Shyam.
Yes. Balaramji's deities are white because Balaramji is um, um, white complexion, milkish, like a full moon. And Krishna is Shama or dark. So that's the color difference. And then what is the other difference? He's the servitorhood God, right? They are equal. Eka hi swarupa hoy bhinna matra kaya. Kaya means body. So eka swarup ek hai. Identity is one. Adya Kaya view Krishna Lila ras Sahaya. So Balramji's main purpose is to help Lila mein Sahaya, Sahayata karne ke liye. So they differ only in form. Lord Balram is the first bodily expansion of Krishna and assists in Lord Krishna's transcendental pastime. So that's the main purpose. Now, how does he assist? In all aspects. When we say all aspects, it means in all the rasas. All the rasas he is assisting. Which are the 5 main rasas? Shantya, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, and Madhurya. Right? So Balramji is assisting in all the rasas. Okay, number 6. Say Krishna, Navadvipa, Sri Chaitanya Chandra, Say Balaram, Sangye Sri Nityananda. So let's read this translation. Anyone who has not read yet? Anyone wants to read?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Translation. That original Lord Krishna appeared in Navadvipa as Lord Chaitanya, and Balaram appeared with him as Lord Nityananda. Haribol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Brajendra Nandan Jai Sachi Sutta Hoilosai. So जब Brajendra Nandan हुए, he became Sachi Sutta. That means Sachi Sutta, son of Sachi Devi. And Balaram Hoilo Nitai. And Balaram became Nitai, Nityananda. So Lord Balaram appeared. Anyone knows the year? Which year? Approximately, we know 500 years back, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. So Balramji appeared. Okay, who knows the year in which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared? Anyone?
Prabhuji, 538 year before, with reference to today's. Before.
538 year. Okay, so
So
close.
this is 2025 minus
Yeah.
539 will have.
1486. Yes, you're exactly right, because my brother is 38 years. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared 500 years ago. My brother was in 1986. In 1486, so he's 38 now.
That
Good.
Gaurabda year, Prabhuji, I kind of write down every day the Hindi calendar, the lunar. So it's a 538 Gaurabda. So that is how I remember.
Oh, interesting. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in 1486, and 12 years before that appearance of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared Lord Nityananda, 1474, in the village of Ekachakradham. Ekachakradham. At the home of Hadai Pandit and Devi Padmavati. So the parents' name, Hadai Pandit and Padmavati in West Bengal. So Sri Nitai, who was also known as Kuber Pandit, from the very beginning was very, very brilliant child and doing extraordinary pastimes like acting as Lakshman. So one sweet episode which all the devotees share when we talk about Nityananda Prabhu. So one time they were doing this drama, or like kids like to do drama. So what was and what he used to play many sports, but one of his favorite activities, hobbies, pastimes was in the childhood to do different leelas of Krishna and Balram. And like in Ramayana also, Ram, Lakshman. So someone would act as Ram, someone would act as Lakshman, someone became Hanuman. So Lord Nityananda or Kuber Pandit took the role of Lakshmana because he's Lakshman, right? So he took the role of Lakshman. So one time they were doing the Leela, and there was Indraji, the son of Ravana, who stuck the arrow on Lakshmana, and Lakshmana became Murchit, right? Unconscious. And then guess what happened? The Hanuman was supposed to bring the Jari Booty, the Swam, this what is Sanjeevani Booty, and carry and bring that mountain. So he directed all the play and was playing with the children and his friends at his very young age, maybe around 5, 7 years. So when he became Lakshmana, and when the other boy, his friend, hit a flower, Indrajit hit the flower, and Nitai was Murshid, unconscious of it. And everyone, and he never got into, like, he was not getting up. Like, when drama kids are doing, it's like, okay, time up, wrap up, let's go, let's play, let's have fun, let's eat something. But Nityananda did not get up. He was unconscious. And then few boys rushed and called Hadai Pandit and Padmavati and look, what happened? What happened? And everyone was panicking and what to do. And so finally one boy remembered that he had told that when I become unconscious, when I am Murchit, one boy who's acting as Hanuman will bring the booty, right? And will bring that herb and give it to me, and then I'll be back. And then comes another boy. Oh, I'm Hanuman. He's jumping and jumping. Oh, I have brought the Sanjeevani booty. Oh, I'll give it to Lakshmana. Oh, the sunrise is yet to happen. Okay, and then he comes and gives the booty, and then finally Nimai gets Nitai gets into consciousness back, gets back consciousness. So this was his, many favorite pastimes. And he would people would ask him, how do you know so much? We have not even heard from these stories, these intricate details about Lakshmana and Rama and their pastime. And he would say, well, these are my pastimes. So Nityananda Prabhu, he did wonderful pastimes as a young boy. And at the age of 12, Nityananda Prabhu, when a traveling sannyasi came, his name was Lakshmipati Tirtha. He came, and like in Ramayana, Dashrath Maharaj was asked by Vishwamitra that give me Ram and Lakshmana, and then he was like heartbroken. So similarly, this sannyasi asked, I need a brahmachari to help me, right, to travel. At that time, they didn't have cars and flights and whatnot, so they would travel by foot. So Adai Pandit and Padmavati were totally devastated, like, how can we give our son, right? But knowing the higher dharma of a grihastha, if sannyasi has asked, so they, Nitai traveled with them for almost 20 years. Nitai traveled with them. He visited many, many holy places. He also associated with Madhavendra Puri, who is the god brother, who is, although the god brother, was revered by Nitai as spiritual master. So like a senior god brother is also considered as guru. So he traveled a lot with this sannyasi. And finally, in 1506, that means when Nitai was about 32 and Lord Chaitanya was about 20 years. And in 1506, they met first time at the house of Nandanacharya, right? So that's a very special pastime in itself. So Nityananda Prabhu is specially known, or one devotee was mentioning this morning, I was hearing that Sri Krishna, what does he say? Sarvdharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. You abandon all forms of religion and come to me. Mamekam sharanam vraja, right? Then I'll forgive you from all the sins. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, right? You just try. You just try, or you stay there, and I have come. I have descended. Tomorrow, hoino loino avatar. I have descended for you, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says. But Nityananda Prabhu is even one step further. If someone, are you getting the point here? I think it's worth maybe explaining through maybe a slide here. So I'll draw. Might be easy. So blue is, let's say, okay. Here is a jiva. Here is a jiva. And Here is Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hmm? What does Krishna say? You come to me. Hmm? Then I'll help you. Okay? But what does Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say? That even you stay there, I have come, right? I will help you. So that's what we see in Kali Yuga, the Sankirtan movement. Even if people like all of us are also classic examples of the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How many of us were searching for Krishna consciousness? Did devotees find us or we found devotees? Think about it. Think about it, right? Devotees find us means like we were in some event. We are not gone there for Krishna conscious bhakti thing, but we'd gone there for maybe grocery, maybe in a beach, maybe in a shopping plaza, maybe we just happened to hear on YouTube while we were hearing some other song we've heard about. Raise your hand if you think devotees found you. Hmm? Rather than you founding, or you were genuinely searching for pure truth and pure bhakti, right? That means you found devotees. You were searching, where is the pure Krishna conscious devotees, right? Raise your hand if you think like devotees found, right? Like it was more of a they pulled me rather than I pushed myself. Hmm? Any thoughts, any examples, reflections?
So, Prabhuji, sorry, the question is in the beginning, or devotees found in the beginning or later in the life on this path?
On the path of Krishna consciousness, primarily like ISKCON, we can say,
I
right?
mean, devotees found me because there was a class very much in the beginning in 1998,
Hmm.
5 days Gita workshop.
Hmm.
So I joined it. So basically, I can say devotees found me, but after I joined, then it went on for some time. Then you found me in 2020. So devotees found me, Prabhuji. Answer.
And that's, I guess, true for almost all of us, right? Like when I was in college, I didn't go there to search for, like a spiritual studies, but I happened to meet devotees there. Many, many people come through, book distribution. They are not there for buying spiritual books, but somehow devotees are so merciful that they try to share this. So this is mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But one step further is the mercy of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So what happens? The people are running jet speed in the other direction, but Nityananda Prabhu is running faster to catch them. Right? So even if one tries to run away from Nitai's mercy, devotees or Nityananda Prabhu's agents, and that's what we all have to aspire to be, to become an agent, to become a via medium of Lord Sri Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. Mm. And that's the best way to get Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. By understanding the mood. What is the mood of Nityananda Prabhu? The mood of Nityananda Prabhu is that everyone gets the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. Basically, everyone becomes Krishna conscious. Basically, we are all struggling in this world. And the Supreme Lord, our Father, our Mother, our everything, cannot see us suffering. Therefore, He comes as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu so that He can help us. Hey, you are running jet speed in the other direction, but I'll not still leave you. I'll come myself and I'll send my agents also. Like Prabhupada. Prabhupada, did American government invite Prabhupada? Oh, we have a lot of need for spiritual, like the world is going topsy-turvy, you please come and help us out? Did they give him a red carpet welcome in a jet, like a business class flight? No. He, New York, a city like New York, who's like running jet speed away from spiritual consciousness, Prabhupada comes a jet age acharya to pull those jivas and all of us to the right track. That's Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. He's the Adi Guru. So let's sing this beautiful bhajan, which is the mood of Nityananda Prabhu by Luchandas Thakur, called Akarodha Paramananda Nityananda Rai. Anjali Priya would like to sing this.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, thank you. Please.
Akrodha Paramananda Nityananda Rai. Akrodha Paramananda Nityananda Rai. Abhimana Shunya Nitai Nagare Pedai. Abhimana Shunya Nitai Nagare Pedai. अधमपतिता जीवे द्वारे द्वारे किया हरि नाम महामंत्र दीक्षेने बेलाया अक्रोधा परमानंद नित्यानंद राय जारे देखे तारे कहे दंते त्रिनाथोर आमारे खिनिया लोहो बोलु गौरहारी ए तो बोली नित्यानंदा घूमे गाड़ी जाए सोनारा पर्वत जेनो धूलाते लौटाए हेनो अवतारे जा रति न जन्मीलो लोचन बोले से ही पापी लो आर गेलो लोचन बोले से ही पापी एलो आर गेलो अक्रोधा परमानंदा नित्यानंद राय अक्रोधा परमानंदा नित्यानंद राय अभिमान शून्य निताय नगरे बिठाय अभिमान शून्य निताय नगरे बिठाय अक्रोधा परमानंदा नित्यानंद राय
Hari Bol. Shri Nityananda Rai ki jai. Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai. So let's meditate upon the beautiful meaning of this, and it also signifies the mood of we say we are Gaudiya Vaishnavas, right? We are following in the footsteps of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shri Nityananda Prabhu. So what does it mean to share the mercy of Lord Nityananda? And the compassion which is exhibited here is totally beyond comprehension. Akarodha Paramananda Nityananda Rai. Nityananda Prabhu is going door to door. He's going to share the message of Lord Chaitanya, right? He's going door to door. What is it he's saying? Bhaj Gaurango Kaha Gaurango Laha Gaurangira Namare Ji Jana Gauranga Bhaje Se Amar Pranare Gaurango Bulia Dubahu Tulia Nachia Nachia Bedaure Gauranga Bhajile Gauranga Japile Hoye Dukhira Basan Re Bhaj Gaurango Ka Gaurango, La Gaurangira Namare. What is it saying? He's saying, oh, O people of Kali Yuga, please chant the name of Lord Gauranga. Worship Gauranga. Gauranga is our pran. Actually, those who chant the names of Gauranga, they're my life, they're my soul, they're very dear. Chant and do bahu, जो अपनी दो बाहुएं हैं, the two arms, नाचिया नाचिया, उनको ऊपर करके नाचना चाहिए. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Gauranga bhajile, Gauranga japile. Chant the names of Gauranga, worship Gauranga. Dukhera abhasanare. Absent हो जाएगा. Dukha, then will be roll call. Oh, where is Dukha? Absent, sir. Dukha will be absent in their life. That means miseries will end. उसको जीवन में कोई दुख नहीं रहेगा. One who is chanting by worshipping and by chanting Gauranga's name, by chanting the holy name, dukkha will be absent. So Nityananda Prabhu is going in a very, very non-angry mood. This is very important for when we sharing Krishna consciousness. कोई आया कि प्रभु जी और सर ये बुक ले लो. कोई बोला नहीं मेरे को नहीं चाहिए. कैसे नहीं ले रहे? You have to take it, right? No, it won't work. We have to be very, very humble, right? And we don't need to be angry. If we show anger, then they'll say, hey, this guy is reading this book and he's angry. What's the use of reading this book? I'll also become like him. Or we're giving some prasad, we're giving some book, we're asking someone to chant. We're very, very humble mood, right? So, Akaroda Paramananda Nityananda, Abhiman Shunya, Abhiman nahi hona chahiye, right? One should not feel, oh, I am great, I have come to deliver these people. These are rascals, these are drug addicts, these are, maybe meat eater, these are, drinking alcohol. I am saintly, Shubh Vilas Govindas, I will give them, I'll uplift them. This is all nonsense. We should have no abhiman. Who am I? I'm just a humble via medium. I need to be a humble via medium of Lord's mercy. The Lord is already arranged for everyone. Who's going to take, who's not going to take. I just have to do my insignificant part. I'm not the one to make anyone a devotee. I cannot, I have a hard time making myself a devotee or trying to be like a devotee. So Abhimana Shunya. We don't, pride comes before the fall, we see. So he's going Nitai Nagare Bidhan, Nagar Nagar में गए, द्वारे द्वारे. अधम पतिता, किसके घर गए? अधम पतिता, जीवे द्वारे द्वारे किया. Most sinful, most wretched people, he went. We know the famous story of Jagai Madai. Hari Naam Mantra Dichena Bilaya, right? Going door to door, right? So some book distribution, people go door to door, right? Dware Dware Kiya. In residence of most fallen and wretched, he freely distributes the gift of Harinam. He's freely giving Harinam mantra. Jare dekhe tare kohi dante trina dhori. Daat me trina. This is a sign of humility, right? It's like in some pictures you might have seen, like the men, like when they offer pranam, they take their uttari and put it around their neck and put a straw between their teeth. Dante trina dhari. It's basically, and they offer their pranams. It's basically a sign of humility. It's a sign of abhimana shunyata, which Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita also, that we have to, pride is very, very dangerous. And what is he saying? O people, take Harinam, take the holy name of Lord. Amare kiniya laho, bolo, bolo gaur hari. Amare kiniya, matlab, you can buy me, or please purchase me by worshipping Gaur Hari. Now just meditate on this for a moment. First of all, Lord Nityananda is coming to help us, right? And to the extent, like someone, it's like in modern day, imagine this is a gold bar. This is like paper. These are paper notes, not a gold bar, but just imagine this is a gold bar. Hmm? Will have a lot of value, correct? Now, if I say, hey, dear, you know, Prabhuji, Mataji, please take this gold bar. It's very, very precious. And if you take it, I will also become your servant. You have purchased me. I'll do whatever you say. Does it sound reasonable? Because generally, when someone gives something precious, they would want to ask something, right? Okay, this is gold bar for $10,000. You need to give me, right? But here is totally unimaginable and uncomprehensible, right? We can't comprehend why. Because Lord Nityananda's compassion has no bound. He is giving us the purest and the pure, the names of Gaurahari, which is millions and millions of tons of golds, is not cannot be compared to one name of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one name of Gaura. And he's saying, you chant Gaura, and I'm because you are doing such a great thing, I will sell myself also to you. Hmm? Unimaginable, right? How much the Lord loves us, how much the Lord cares for us, we cannot comprehend. If someone, does a small favor to us, let's say gives us some prasadam like pakoda or something, we feel thank you, we say thank you, we feel gratitude, and then maybe next time we want to do something for them, right? Maybe make a samosa or gulab jamun, whatever, right? But if someone gives a nice dinner prasad, will we say, okay, now I have become your eternal servant, I'll do anything? That's unheard of, right? But the Lord is saying the same thing. Amara Kiniya, you can purchase me. Just ek bar, just say Gauranga. Just chant Gauranga. एता बोली नित्यानंद भूमि गरी जा, ये बोल के भूमि पे लोटपोट होने लगते हैं, सोनारा पर्वत जिन धुलटे लोटाए, जैसे कि गोल्डन सोने का पर्वत, गोल्डन माउंटेन टम्बलिंग इन द डस्ट, राइट? हिना अवतारे जार रति न जन्मिलो, इस अवतार में जिसका रति ना जन्मा, that means those who do not develop attraction for this avatar, referring to Nityananda. लोचन बोले, लोचन दास ठाकुर बोल रहे हैं, से पापी, ऐसा पापी एला और गेला, आया राम गया राम, राइट? एलो और गेलो, उसका birth तो हुआ, but he did not take advantage of his human birth by developing attraction towards Lord Nityananda, by taking shelter of Lord Nityananda. Such person has pretty much wasted his human life. Hare Krishna. Nityananda Ram ki jai. Any comments, thoughts in this bhajan? Akarodha, Paramananda. Anyone has any thoughts? Anything struck you? Okay. Is everyone able to hear me?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
People.
Yes, Prabhuji. It is, we completely understand the potency of Nam, like it has the Taran Shakti, that there is nothing else in this Kali Yuga will help us besides this Nam Jap. but yet a lot of people are not attracted. And I recently heard one story, and I wanted to share, like, it's 2 minutes story. Is that okay?
Yes, please.
Like, there was a story that I heard that Sankaracharya, during the Sankaracharya period, he was going around and he saw a couple of fishermen who was fishing at the bank of pond. And so he inquired from them, like, how much do you make from this work that you do? Every day you're sitting here with such a good concentration and, fishing. So they said that time, like, I make close to 50 rupiah, 50 rupees I make during the Sankaracharya time. That was too much, like, good money. So Sankaracharya offered him a better option. Like, he said, okay, let's come to one of my mud, and only we have to chant is Narayan, 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 Narayan for 2 hours, and I'll give you 100 rupees. So they got that offer. They said, okay, that's really good money, and let me go and do that. But when they sat there to just started doing Narayan, Narayan, in few minutes only they said, no, I can't do this. I'll better go there even if I don't make money. So the point here that I was listening to the lecture, that even if we know the value of Narayana and Nam Japa, but still very few of us get attracted towards it. So, and again, by listening to all of you, I understand it's like the mercy of Krishna. Even Gaurvani Prabhuji has a bhajan, Krishna Kirpa ho tabhi Krishna ka naam le sakoge. Vina Krishna ka kirpa ka, even if naam jap is so easy, Nityananda Prabhu is giving us, like, come on, take one say Gauranga one time and I'll be your eternal servant. But still people. So I think we consider ourselves really blessed that we have the taste. I mean, not the taste, at least we are taking the naam. नाम का वैल्यू समझ में आ गया, टेस्ट तो भी कब आएगा बाद में, but we understood the value. This is the only one path. Only naam jap is only going to take us. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for sharing that. Nityananda Prabhu is extraordinary, merciful, and on their special appearance, festivals like these, their mercy is like kind of, rips all the floodgates, right? And like it's pouring unlimitedly. Therefore, celebrating Vaishnava festivals by chanting, by remembering the personalities, by hearing, by discussing about them is very, very important for all of us to get. This is the way to tap into that mercy. There are unlimited pastimes of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Let's read this one more bhajan. Lord Nityananda has opened the market. Maybe someone can read the anyone who has not read. This is a bhajan called Nadia Godrome. So we'll read the translation first and then we'll sing that bhajan.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, can I read?
Yes, ma'am.
In the land of Nadia, on the island of Godruma, the magnanimous Lord Nityananda has opened up the marketplace of the holy name, meant for the deliverance of all fallen souls. Hare Krishna. आगे भी पढ़ना है प्रभु जी या want somebody else
I
to
can
read it?
read one more.
Okay. O people of faith, O people of faith, by the order of Lord Gauranga, O brothers, I beg these three requests of you: chant Krishna, worship Krishna, and teach others about Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Anyone else wants to read the third? It's not read. Anita Mataji, aap padhenge? Third line. Okay. Deepika Mataji. Ruby Mataji, aap padhenge?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Which one, Prabhuji?
Third one.
Being
Third point.
careful. Being
Yes.
careful to remain free of offenses, just take the holy name of Lord Krishna. Krishna is your mother, Krishna is your father, and Krishna is the treasure of your life. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Even straightforward. Ravi Prabhu, you want to read? Or Nita Mataji, you want to read? Yes, unmuted.
Giving up all sinful, I'm sorry, Prabhuji, 1 second. Activity, carry on your worldly duties only in relation to Lord Krishna. The showing of compassion to other soul by loudly chanting the holy name of Krishna in the, I'm sorry, incense of all from of religions. I'm sorry.
Very cool. Thank you. Thank you all for reading this translation. Isn't this such a sweet and simple bhajan? And both these bhajans, exemplify the compassionate and the outgiving nature of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So let's sing this. And if you feel inspired, you can memorize these bhajans also or do it, regularly. So any bhajan it inspires you so that it'll become more closer to your heart and mind. Anyone knows the meter of this bhajan and would like to sing? Anyone?
Can I try, Prabhuji? I think I know little.
Okay, hi Prabhuji, please.
Hare Krishna. नदिया गोद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजन, नदिया गोद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजन, पति আছে नाम हटे जीवेरा कारण, पति আছে नाम हटे जीवेरा कारण, सदा बना जाना है, सदा बना जाना है, नदिया गोद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजन, नदिया गोद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजन, प्रभु जाने भाई मांगिए भिखा, प्रभु जाने भाई मांगिए भिखा, बोलो कृष्णा भजो कृष्णा करो कृष्णा शिक्षा, बोलो कृष्णा भजो कृष्णा करो कृष्णा शिक्षा, नादिया गोद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजन, अपराधा शून्य हो जो, अपराधा शून्य हो लोहे कृष्णा नाम, अपराधा शून्य हो लोहो कृष्णा नाम, कृष्णा माता कृष्णा पिता कृष्णा धन प्राण, कृष्णा माता कृष्णा पिता कृष्णा धन प्राण, नादिया गोद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजन, नादिया गोद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजन, कृष्णेरा स्मरा कोरो छाड़ी अनाचारा, कृष्णेरा संसार कोरो छाड़ी अनाचारा, जीवा दया कृष्ण नाम सर्वधर्म सारा, जीव दया कृष्ण नाम सर्वधर्म सारा, नदिया गुद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजन, नदिया गुद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजन, पटी আছে नाम हटे जीवेरा कारण, पटी আছে नाम हटे जीवेरा कारण, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरि बोल।
Hari Bol, Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai.
जय।
Very nice Prabhuji. So नित्यानंद प्रभु ने दुकान खोली है। किस चीज की दुकान? नाम हट्टा. Right? Naam hatta basically means hatta, when I was a child, हमारे वहाँ पे ऐसे दुकान था, भक्ता दी हट्टी, right? So it was like a shop. I remember this word, you know. Now it may not be so often used. But Namahatta, he's opened a shop for holy name. Where? Nadia Godru में Nityananda Maharaj, Nityananda Prabhu ने दुकान खोली है. For whom? Patiyache. For the most fallen ones. And what is the reason? Jivera Karan. For the most fallen jivas. That is the purpose. Now what is the currency? भाई दुकान में कुछ खरीदने जाओ तो रुपया डॉलर कुछ चाहिए, right? You need some money, right? You want to buy some product. So what is the currency? Shraddha. Shraddhavan jana hai Shraddhavan jana. Prabhu आज्ञाए भाई मांगिए भिक्षा. Prabhu की आज्ञा से. So who is the Prabhu here? Nityananda Prabhu is singing this. Who is the Prabhu here? On the request of Prabhu, I'm asking you this bhiksha. I'm begging you.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Very nice. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's order. Right? On the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, उनकी आज्ञा से प्रभु रा आज्ञा है भाई मैं भिक्षा मांग रहा हूँ. क्या भिक्षा मांग रहा हूँ? Give me rupees, give me dollars, give me gold, give me silver, right? No. He's a supreme Lord. He says, you do three things. Bolo Krishna, bhajo Krishna koro Krishna shiksha. So first, you take Hare Krishna. You chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Bolo Krishna. Chant the holy name. Bhajo Krishna. Worship Krishna. And koro Krishna shiksha. So you follow, right? So what is Prabhu's order? Chant Hare Krishna and teach others, right? This is Vishka Prabhu when he came to Tampa. He said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has told us two things. Number one is chant Hare Krishna. Number two, teach others. Number one, anyone? Please work with me. You can unmute. Number one is chant Hare Krishna. And number two is teach others. Okay, now let's try to work with me. Who would like to unmute? I'll ask you this question. They did that for multiple times so that it goes very, very deep, right? We'll do it a few times. So what did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tell all of us, not just Chaitanya Prabhu? Two things. Number one,
Chant Hare Krishna.
Chant Hare Krishna. Number two,
Teach Hare Krishna.
teach others. Of course, Hare Krishna. Yeah. Number one,
Chant Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Number two,
Teach others.
Teach others.
And what is number two?
Teach others.
Teach others.
Number one,
Chant Hare Krishna.
okay, now I'll do fingers. Number one,
Chant Hare Krishna.
number two,
Teach others.
Teach others.
okay, someone wakes you up at 2 a.m. in the midnight and says, hey, what was the first thing Lord Chaitanya said?
Chant Hare Krishna.
And someone wakes you up at 3 a.m. in the midnight and asks, what is number two?
Teach others.
Teach others.
What was number two?
Teach others.
Number one?
Chant Hare Krishna.
Okay. Chant Hare Krishna and teach others. This is the essence. This is our life and soul. So basically, practice and share. Practice, share. Practice, share. By practicing, we'll be able to share better. And by sharing, we'll be able to practice better also. It's reciprocal if we are doing in the right mode, right? So, Bolo Krishna, Bhajo Krishna, Koro Krishna Shiksha. So now, my dear friends, we all should take this mode very, very sincerely because this is our parampara has this mode. Our parampara is not saying, oh, when you get to 60, when you are in pure devotee, then you try to teach others. No, this is not the mood. We all have shortcomings. We are not perfect. But whatever we know, must try to share. So every devotee, that applies to all of us, we should have in some capacity, we should try to share or teach others. whether it's through classes, whether it's through book distribution, whether it's through prasad distribution, whether it's through having people come at our homes, whether we assist others, those who are doing so, whether and do it in a quantifiable manner, right? Because what cannot be counted, what cannot be measured cannot be improved. So you see, every week, am I doing something to teach Hare Krishna, right? Can I do every week something to share Krishna consciousness? No one can say no. I don't know. My week is so busy. No, not that excuse is not allowed. Even do something. Can anyone say, well, I'm so busy, I can't even offer, banana prasad to my neighbor? Is that too difficult? Right? We're not saying make a chappan bhoga. Getting some bananas, which are not very expensive, offering it to Krishna and giving it to some friends, some neighbors, or Krishna prasad, or maybe some apples, whatever. Right? If one can do home program, great. If one can do book distribution, great. So every week we should try to do something for the mission of Lord Chaitanya. Something. And if we take that spirit, the kids will develop that spirit. And that's the spirit of Karuna. That's the spirit of care. And that is real Karuna, to share Krishna consciousness. That's the topmost philanthropic activities. So I'm speaking it to myself. And if you feel inspired, you can also make it a goal of your life also. We are not like Prabhupada and we are not like Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and who can deliver all the Jagai and Madai. But at least there are a lot of favorable people who have Shraddha, who have some faith, who are open, right? And we don't even have to go very far and take a Jaladuta. No, even in our own town, every town and village, there may be a person next door to you who may be very, very open to the idea of bhakti. Or maybe your co-worker, maybe a friend, maybe a relative, maybe some stranger, There is so many ways you can share bhakti. So many ways you can help people to become closer to the path of Krishna consciousness. There's unlimited ways. We must plan. We must use our head. God has given us intelligence. We must use the head, the heart, and the hands, like tan, man, dhan, body, resources, intelligence, everything, in some capacity, right? Based on our situations, but do something, right? How does it land for you? Any thoughts there? Number one, what was Mahaprabhu's number one order?
Chant Hare Krishna.
And number two,
Teach others.
Teach others.
so how does this land for you? I would like to hear some thoughts for what we have discussed in the last few minutes. Are you?
Prabhuji, yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, like teaching, it goes fine if the person has the faith. Otherwise, I mean, I can just tell you what happened this afternoon. Like, I was driving for my work. I had a long drive. I was talking with one of my friend. We spoke about 40 minutes on the Nam Japa and why it's important. But that person has no faith. So then at the end of the conversation, like I felt like even my consciousness got little bit because I'm not that stable. So my consciousness got, I won't say dirty or something. I got little like, okay, why did I drain my energy with this person for 45 minutes? And at the end, still he has or she has no interest. So this is like some of the variables is faced, but at the same time, when I'm in the people gathering where people have the faith, they have come on their own. It's a different effect. This is my just today's experience, Prabhuji. So I know it's hard. Patience is needed. Maybe someday somebody will learn.
Yes. So yes, some faith is required, and if some person, like it's, and sometimes it may take many blows to knock the wall, right? First time में नहीं होता है. So depends on how strong is their conviction towards anti-devotional things. So yes, we have to basically, like a kabaddi match, we have to see where do I stand and how much I can do. Yeah, the goal is first to try and basically protect our consciousness. But yeah, your mood is good, your intent is good, your desire is great to help. At the same time, just being careful so that we don't get disturbed by their anti-devotional principles. So we can, when we feel the conversation is not going very, in the way that we would like, we need to detour and maybe cut it short, or maybe use our precious energy where we'll have the most returns, like return on investment. So energy, right? Time is energy, time is money. So our energy, like even in book distribution or in any aspect, right? Sometimes one person may come and speak for 30 minutes and take all the energy and may not take even a single book. And all that person wants to is like prove that they are right and all this stuff you're doing is wrong. So by experience and by maturity, we'll understand, okay, sir, you are right, take this laddu, Hare Krishna, next, right? Take this banana.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah, yeah.
We
I
don't
know.
have time for all hearing all that, and we might miss 20 more potential souls who may be open, who may be interested.
Very true, Prabhuji. I had that experience in our January book distribution. And I used the same principle you just told me. That was a Muslim person after I realized. And he wanted me to become Muslim. So I was like, in a minute, I said Hare Krishna, and I kind of like, I checked out. Because he wanted to argue for a long time. I said, no, I can't waste energy with you. I have so much other thing to do. So you're right. Today, I had time. I was driving. I had nothing to do. I said, let me see. I can at least, because you're right. I have tried this person multiple times before. नाम जपा ही उपाय है आपका, दूसरा कुछ नहीं हो सकता है. लेकिन आज भी सोचे, आज भी ट्राई करते हैं. एक दिन शायद एक दिन तीर लगेगा निशाने पर.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone else wants to share their preaching endeavors, stories, aspirations, goals? Please try. That's my humble request. Book distribution is fun as easy. Preaching is adventurous, right? When we step out of comfort zone, real action happens, and we learn tremendously, right? Like on these guys, Vishika Prabhu says it's like a practical MBA. Even they can take kids for this. These days, learning to talk to others is a great skill. And not many adults know this, what to speak of kids who are growing in this smartphone generation and this tech generation. So learning to talk to others is especially strangers in a way which is meaningful is rare. It will help them in many aspects. So chant Hare Krishna, teach others. Bolo Krishna, bhajo Krishna, karo Krishna शिक्षा. अपराध शून्य, अपराध से बच के रहना है. नाम अपराध, सेवा अपराध, वैष्णव अपराध, अपराधों से बच के रहना है. अपराध से बच के रहना है, लोहो कृष्ण नाम. So the 10 offenses against the holy name. Understand, Krishna हमारे माता है, Krishna ही पिता. Krishna धन प्राण, Krishna is life and soul. Often we forget that Krishna is our mother, father, and everything. We feel the degrees are everything, the money is everything, right? The car is everything. But no, those will not give us real shelter. Prana prayana samaye kafavata pittai. जब प्राण निकलने वाला होगा तो धन दौलत ये सब धरा रह जाता. What will help us? Krishna Mata, Krishna Pita. Krishna ne sansara kodi chhode anachar. So act in relationship to Krishna. Other rest all is you carry on your duties as a husband, as a wife, as a mother, as a father, as an employee, as a businessman, whatever duties we need, but in relation to Krishna. And the essence of all dharma, sarva dharma sar, jiva doya, be compassionate. How? By giving them Krishna now. The real compassion is to share Krishna consciousness. Real compassion is not giving some blanket and some, tablet. And that's on the bodily level. You're not against distributing food or distributing blanket or distributing some medicine. But that medicine, that whatever, Dolo or, Tylenol, that will only give temporary relief to the temporary body, right? But the holy name is the real medicine which will give eternal relief to the eternal soul by not repeating in the cycle of birth and death. This is the mercy, this is the message of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda. So I know it's past 9 p.m. We discussed a lot of things, but let's really take shelter of Lord Nityananda by remembering, by praying, by remembering the mood, and by acting in such a way that Lord Nityananda will be pleased upon us. Any comments, thoughts, questions before we wrap up?
Thank you, Prabhuji. Very inspiring. The discussion was very inspiring. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Yes. One last comment, Prabhuji, not comment. Recently, I heard from Swam Bhagavan Keshav Maharaj. He was saying that the book distribution or the preaching, Krishna is very actively involved. So he was talking why the book distribution and gives us the more credit, because in this service, Krishna is very actively involved because you are telling about him to multiple peoples multiple times.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. It's beautiful. Okay, so my dear friends, Vaishnavas, thank you so much for joining. Let's pray to Lord Nityananda Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and the Panch Tattva, so that they can shower their choicest mercy blessings upon all of us, so we can sincerely chant the holy names, remember Krishna, worship Krishna, and share Krishna consciousness with others as a via medium, as a transparent instrument of their compassion, and try to successfully complete the goal of human form of life, that is to develop pure attraction to Shri Radha and Krishna. Thank you so much. Nityananda Trayodashi ki jai, Shri Nityananda Ram ki jai, Kuchakra Dham ki jai, Panihati Dham ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Samavita Gaur Bhaktavinda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Hari Bol.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Happy Nityananda Trayodashi.